Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nkonye and I'm also known as NdiNaija. Ja. My people, I came here to tell y'all today about my failure to launch. You might be asking, what do you mean failure to launch? So at the end of last year and beginning of this year, I set out some goals that I would like to achieve. If you haven't seen that video, click up above somewhere for the cards. I'll try and put it in the cards to show you what it was I wanted to do. Now, as of the making of this video, we are several weeks into the year 2020. And a bunch of things have happened that have thrown me completely off my plan. Things that were out of my control, things that I didn't anticipate, just things happen, right? And things come, when things change, when circumstances change, when situations change, it's important to be able to change along with it. So right now we're not in the 7th week. Are we in the 8th week? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we are in the 11th week of 2020, and we are about 3 to 4 weeks past when people typically completely abandon their yearly resolutions and goals. They stop working on them. Sometimes it's because things have changed. Sometimes it's because they don't have the motivation to finish those items, just to keep going. So I'm here to tell you that motivation is crap. Yes. Motivation is crap. Motivation is underrated and at the same time overrated. I talked about this in one of my Saturday morning lives, which happens almost every Saturday, or pretty much every Saturday. No. My Saturday morning lives happen every Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, or Texas time. Yeah. So, like I said, a bunch of things changed, right? And I said to myself said, we're going to change some things. Okay, what's your game plan? I wrote out a game plan. This will be flipped over, but it literally says 7-day game plan. I wrote out a 7-day game plan for myself to try to readjust and refocus my thinking. This video is a report card on how those 7 days went. They didn't go very well. By day 4, I was doing maybe half of the things that were in my 7-day game plan. Now let me explain what that game plan was supposed to look like. I was supposed to be doing 10 plus minutes of exercise first thing in the morning as soon as I woke up. Then I would write my scripture for the day, plan my day, pack and prep 2 meals, do my school run and everything, work, come home, celebrate, dance with the kid, or go for taekwondo class. It varied depending on the day. Play with the kid, have a power hour, and then go to bed at 10 o'clock. My going to bed at 10 o'clock predicates my waking up at 5:30 a.m. in the morning in order to do all these other things that I need to do. I didn't put into consideration the fact that stuff like periods would affect me. Falling ill would affect me. Mood swings, changes, the lack of dopamine, that's something that having ADD causes. But after this, so I did day 1, I crossed off almost everything on the list. Day 2, I crossed off almost everything on the list. So day 1, let's see, there were 2 items that were left. I had celebrate with dance and gratitude. That was left off because I was doing something else. My power hour didn't occur. Day 2, I only had 1 item that was not checked off on the list. Day 3, now I had 4 items. No, I have 3 items, sorry, that were that I didn't check off the list. On day 4, we had 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 items that I didn't check off the list and only 4 items that I did check off the list. Day 5, I literally had 1 item checked off on the list. Day 6, I had 1 item checked off on the list. Day 7, zilch, nada, zero, none, none. There was no items checked off on the list. And I realized that I had bitten off much more than I can chew, or I could chew. So that's why I'm here to tell you guys, this is what I tried to do. It failed, but in failing to achieve this huge deal that I wanted, I realized that I need to make my game plan a little smaller, a little looser, and maybe put it in blocks or chunks. So this is an update that would be the preamble for my goals and vision update for 2020. I haven't done one for February. I didn't do one in February. This is the preamble for March because a few things are changing. And then we will have the first quarter review of my goals. And just in case you haven't watched the video and you wanted to hear what the goals were before the video, you know what? Just go ahead and watch the video, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Support your girl. Support your girl. Watch the video. Like the video. Leave a comment down below. But I basically have 5 things on the list. And in the next video, I'll tell you guys how I've been working on them. So that's it, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this. This rant / report card on my 7-day game plan, which didn't work. It might work for you. It might work for you. The last thing that I wanted to mention was how I chose the items that I started with. I picked small pieces of what would be my goals or what are my goals and put them all down and said, if I do these things every day, I will move closer to my goals. It's similar to what I did when I was using the power sheets last year. And the folks who are using the power sheets this year are also doing pretty much the same thing. So these are habits that I am trying to form in order to meet my goals. Now, it's not all my goals that I was able to do with this 7-day game plan. It's the items that I was trying to build as a habit. So when you are trying to implement this, because I know that this method of a reset is helpful for some people. When you're trying to implement this, think of the things that you need to do every single day that will move you closer to your goal. Remember why you set that goal in the first place. And in case anything has changed, it's okay to change the goal. That's another thing that you guys are going to see when I come back to do the second part of my goal setting and achieving for 2020. And this would be my spring reset. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. Please hit the subscribe button, like the video, and leave a comment down below and tell me how you have reset so far. Do you have a 7-day game plan? Have you tried a 3-day game plan? Have you tried a 5-day game plan? I think next time I'm going to start with a 3-day game plan because for the first 3 days I was able to do pretty much everything on my list and things went downhill starting on day 4. So all right, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.